Well, once again, another episode of the Crazy Geezer podcast coming at you from the mystical land known as Delaware. And if you're experiencing deja vu, well, it's not just you. It's everyone who's watched this show because Aleck is back. Welcome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm back. I'm here. How long ago? How has it been? Like a year or two since we last met, I think?
A year, I think.
So, yeah, something like that. But, yeah, no, it's great to be back. This is my, third podcast I think I've been on? Second. Well, second for you, but technically my third, podcast thing, because I was on...
okay.
I was on Sydney's podcast, the Learning Go-Go podcast. Ooh. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but I was on there back in November, or no, that would have been back in September, actually, because I was still working on the horror EP for Ilson 4K and Marissa and all that. So
you're still writing music for those two?
Oh yeah, still doing a little bit of that. I think Ilson was saying he texted me on Facebook or Instagram or something that they got like a video or something that they're going to use my music in. I was like, heck yeah, dude. I don't know what music or what song yet, and I know they use some of my music from my 2077 album, which released back in November. So they used some of that for I think their Stranger Things review videos that they had for the season 5 thing, or season 5 of Stranger Things, whenever that came out, which was around the same time, because it had the different days where episodes came out, so they used some of my music for that, and I was like, oh, heck yeah.
Well, okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. You mentioned 2077. Was that album based or inspired by Cyberpunk?
A little bit, yes. Yep, a little bit. It was also inspired by an artist I used to listen to called Kevin Max. He doesn't really do music anymore. He's more of a painter stuff now. He does like paint and stuff. But he released an album back in, I believe it was 2018, called 2079. So kind of also inspired it. It's basically about a AI robot called Romeo Drive, and he was trying to figure out like humans, and he wants to be human. He's kind of like Data from Star Trek, where he wants to learn to be human and stuff. So 2077 is kind of like that. 2077 is more of, we have these two characters named Raven and Lorelei, and they go into 2077 into the future. They go into the future, and once they get there, their time machine gets destroyed by a robotic dragon. So they have to stay in 2077 and figure out like the future, figure out how they're going to live and all that, all while fighting this robotic dragon that destroyed their machine or whatever.
Robotic? Did you say robotic dragon?
Yeah, robotic dragon. There's a song on the album called Robotic Dragon Runaway. So
sounds like a Mega Man villain. Yeah. I don't expect you to understand that reference. I know you don't play too much retro games.
But I do know Mega Man though. I know Mega Man from Super Smash Bros. So that's like the only time I heard of Mega Man.
Well, which version, if you don't mind me asking? Then we'll get back on track with your music.
Super Smash Bros. Yeah. So I grew up with. Okay, now we gotta think. I had the Wii U one, the one on the Wii U, and then I grew up with the one on the Wii, which I think was Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I believe it was.
I think so.
Like that's what it was called. So I grew up with those two on the Wii and Wii U. So I don't think Mega Man is on the Brawl one, but I know he's on the Wii U one.
I was turning my head, looking at my collection as I was talking to you when you were talking about Super Smash Brothers on Wii U, and I can confirm I have a copy also still.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, my Wii and Wii U surprisingly still work. So
I'm glad because if you, I think it's like if you don't turn on the Wii U after a certain period of time, then it bricks the system, and then that basically it's dead. However, that because it happened to me, but then I figured out how to restore successfully. I was one of the few to pull that off, but again, not to get off track here.
Yeah, I've had to. Again, it's been a while since I've like turned on my Wii U, so maybe tonight I can do that. See if it still works.
And
I know my Wii still works because
do us both a favor. If you do fire them up tonight, please let me know, just so I can just inflate your ego a little bit more.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll definitely let you know because I know that happened. I
appreciate it.
I know that happened to a friend of mine.
What's up?
With his Wii U that he had, we grew up playing video games together. We're neighbors and stuff. I can't fully remember what happened to his Wii U, but like, I think what happened is like his battery, like the Wii U battery on his gamepad, like died. Like it stopped. It stopped working completely, and like the gamepad would still work and stuff, but the battery would drain down in like 5 minutes maybe.
Oh, of course.
or,
I think that
or something like that. And
I think my handheld is the same way. So what I do is I just keep it plugged in.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
That
I mean, even that, I don't think he was able to do that anymore. But I mean, he's got a Switch now, so he's totally fine. I don't even know if he's got his Wii U anymore because he's in college and stuff now too. So.
I get that. You just let me know whenever you get around to it. No hurry.
Yeah, no, yeah.
In the event there's an opportunity to restore that system if it's still bricked, or not functional, because that's one of I never mentioned this on the podcast before, but one of my hobbies, other than this channel and working on movie sets, is also messing around with technology. Particularly, I jailbroken quite a few systems.
Heck yeah.
The Switch will not be one of them because I learned that lesson the hard way with my Wii U. I was able to successfully restore it, and it's like every 6 months I have to play Wii Golf just to make sure the system works.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
And it's like, it's like many systems I was able to jailbreak successfully and add additional games to it, which is fun.
Okay.
So it's like I'm working towards my retirement, if that makes sense. So that way,
I'm no longer. I totally get that. Yeah,
that's gonna be my retirement. Is just playing games, literally. And I'm 20 years away from that. But anyways, getting off track here. I apologize. So you want to go back to your music?
Good retirement plan for sure. Playing video games, technology stuff. I mean, that's something you got. That's something you got to do now these days because with the world of technology. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So
I hope not, and I'm deeply afraid about AI taking over a lot of IT jobs. I'm the exception with my full-time job. I don't have to worry about that, but overall, I'm concerned. I'm even concerned for anybody who works in an office or works from home. Strictly, AI could just take all those jobs away.
It's crazy. I mean, we can get back to the music stuff. Even with music and all that now, I mean. It's crazy how many AI stuff is coming out just in music and stuff. Music. There's probably over maybe 10,000 AI songs. I don't know. However many there is.
So clear the air. Tell the audience that you create your own music. You do not use AI. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I definitely create my own music completely. Well, not really completely from scratch. I use sometimes I'll use like samples from the DAWs I use, like Logic Pro, BandLab, whatever I can get my hands on to make music. But no, I do not use. I actually do use a little bit of AI, mainly for the mastering. When it comes to mastering my sounds and stuff, Logic Pro has like a I think BandLab may have it too. But they both have like a built-in mastering, like AI thing, so you can just upload it to like the AI master thing, and it masters your song for you. Which honestly, I I personally, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of AI, but when it comes to mastering and stuff, I'd rather use that because I don't know how to master. I don't really know how to master a song, so it's a lot easier just to upload it to the AI mastering thing, and it masters the song for you. But that's really the only thing I use AI for.
Well, that's one
Everything
thing.
else, yeah, everything else I do as far as music is, I pretty much produce it, make it, mix it, all on my own. I don't use any AI slop because it is AI slop. It's AI garbage, and I
Yep.
mean all they do is pretty much just jumbo a bunch of already produced songs back in 60s, 70s, and they just jumbo it into mumbled garbage. It's disgusting, honestly.
Well,
It's not real music.
well, like you said, it's not real music if it's AI.
Right.
And
It's made by a machine, not a human.
1 second. Got a spam call. I already declined the call. I got to keep an eye on my phone, so I apologize.
No, yeah. Spam calls. Gotta love them.
Only
I get
got
them.
one thing.
I get them all every day. So
my point and your point is that you make music, you don't use AI, which means, and that's the difference between you and AI. You have heart and passion, and
yep.
AI is just soulless.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to that. I mean, it's just a machine that's run by a computer.
I mean,
that's basically what it is.
I was thinking about this earlier today before our episode here, and I was
Mm-hmm.
wanted to ask you a loaded question. Do you think everything is art?
Sorry, ask that again.
That's okay. Do you think everything is art?
Oh, yeah, completely. Whether it's just basic art, whether it's music, painting, could be content creation, like this videos that Ilsa and Marissa do, videos that Black Hat Films does, paintings, like I said, design and graphic stuff, like graphic art, computer art, I think it's called digital art, pretty much. I mean, yeah, everything's art, because, I mean, people want to create something. They want to have a hobby, or they want to make, let's say, I mean, I have a few friends who do paintings for a living. They do commissions.
Yep.
Pretty much probably every day, maybe every week.
I have at least one friend who does, but go ahead.
So yeah, no, yeah, just go back on that. I mean, yeah, I totally believe everything is art, whether it's just basic art like music, or it could be other art like engineering, all the other stuff that's around doctors, whatever else. I mean, I believe it's all art because it's humans want that, they want that in-person interaction, close, like face-to-face interaction pretty much every day. I mean, you can see this pretty much now more recently, especially, I mean, just look at like concert tickets and stuff. I mean, concert tickets are getting sold out pretty much, every day again, because people want this in-person communication again, because we're sick and tired of all this technology. So, I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
It's funny you mentioned concerts. It's spring, which means summer's pretty much around the corner. I'm assuming you're going to be watching some live shows this summer.
Yeah, we'll see. Usually during the summer,
excuse me.
Yeah, I'll usually do some stuff with a couple of friends of mine. They're in a band called Aurelia, and they do local shows and all that. So I'll probably go see them. I've actually done some. I took some pictures and I took some video stuff for them back in. I think it was back in the fall. I did some photography and video stuff for them because they needed a videographer and all that. So I was like, sure. I mean, I'm going to college for this stuff, so why not?
Wait. So everyone knows you're a musician. That we've established that in the last episode. Now you're saying you're also a videographer too.
Kind of.
Explain.
It's more of a it's kind of more of a side hobby thing. It's not as serious as my music is right now. But yeah, but I mean, you've seen some of the videos I've done. The recent one I did, it was kind of like I don't want to really say sci-fi, horror theme. It was kind of horror themed, but it was basically a video, just talking about my favorite albums from my favorite artists, Falling Up in the Chilling Out Pod Adventure. And I have some of their music in the background and stuff. I mean, I basically just use this and a phone tripod just to make the video. So,
what kind of phone?
This is an Android. I think it's a Google Samsung 10. I want to say 10 or 11.
Wait.
Something like that.
It's either a Samsung or a Google. I don't think that they're.
This is Google, I believe.
Okay, it's a Pixel then.
I believe. Yeah, this is Google Pixel 10 or something like that.
How old? If you don't mind me asking, I'm a tech whore, so excuse my language.
Well, I've had this phone now at least over a year, maybe.
Oh, then you're good for at least another year.
Yeah, maybe 2. I can't fully remember when I got it, but I did have to update my phone because the one I had before the battery was dying and all that, and stuff was getting slow. And I wanted to try out an Android phone. So far, I mean, it's been great. So
S26 Ultra.
Okay, nice.
It just came out, and I got it around the same week the phone launched, and I got lucky because they happened to be in stock that day at my local cell phone provider, and I was able to walk home with it.
There you go. That's like the
go
best.
Home with it is what, not walk home.
Yeah, that's like the best time to get them. It's like the week of launch.
But I got lucky though because I expected them to be sold out and go online.
Yeah, they'll sell out pretty fast depending on how good they are. So
I'll have to take some pictures and show you the quality, and then you can just determine for yourself if it's dude. Either your standards or exceed your standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah. The camera on this phone, I mean, it's doable. I mean, it's definitely not 4K ultra, but it gets the job done for stuff on Instagram or posts I make on Facebook, whatever.
Yep.
So
until you're ready to upgrade, and then I would encourage the hell out of you to do so, because you should have with what you're doing with your music and your videography and your other hobbies, you need to have the best you can get.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, even with cameras and all that now.
Precisely. Cameras, lighting, audio, you name it.
Yeah, you pretty much need everything. So yeah, it's crazy. So it's the world of technology is definitely interesting and fun, also scary at the same time.
And when you say scary, you're referring to glitches,
AI, scammers, all of it.
Well, you're smart enough to know what's real or what's not, so you're not worried.
Oh yeah, I mean, even that though, even that's getting hard to tell what's real and what's not. I mean, especially with all these with the music, you can still tell a little bit, but I mean, you just see videos and stuff on Facebook now, and I mean, a lot of videos that I've seen on Facebook are AI garbage now. It's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like you're making the AI thing, and of course this gets I don't know, 10 billion likes, and it's like half the people who watch these videos don't know that this is AI. This is made by somebody put this in the AI generator thing and said, make a 2-hour movie of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movie or something like that. And I mean, and it'll make it in like, I don't know, 5 seconds.
What?
And
You got to be kidding me.
I mean, there's, oh yeah, I mean, there's been like AI trailers of like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I mean, and I know recently I just saw something or on Facebook or Instagram, I can't remember where it was. But there was a video or well, a movie essentially that was all AI. No, like the script writing, producers, you know, all of it. It was all AI. No human made the video or the movie or whatever. And I mean, and you can kind of tell that it is AI because all the actors who are in the video, it's like nobody knows them. So, I mean, you can kind of tell it was AI, but it's like you got to be kidding me. I mean, the script writing, all of it. It's all this is AI now. I mean, why?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, if someone says they used AI, at least I'll respect them enough to be honest, but try not to use AI. Try to, like you said, everything is art. Use your imagination as best as you can. I mean, use AI as a tool, but don't lean on it.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, AI is supposed to be used as a tool, and it's not supposed to replace real human art.
Exactly.
You can certainly use it as a tool. I mean, like I said, I use it for mastering stuff for my music, but that's the only thing I use it for, and that's the only thing you should be using it for. I mean, I know like DaVinci Resolve. I mean, pretty much every single video software like DaVinci, Premiere, you know, all of it. I mean, all of them have like AI built-in stuff now, which
do they
kind of makes things a little bit easier when it comes to editing video. But again, at the same time, I mean, you want to do it. We as humans should be doing like editing the video, learning about how to edit and produce these videos so we can, you know, take that into future careers, or if you want to do like freelance stuff or work for a big company someday, I don't know. something like that. So,
well, I guess it depends what direction you want to go.
Yeah. No, yeah, it definitely does.
One thing at a time. And you mentioned DaVinci Resolve, which is what I currently use. But then this past weekend, I was at a movie set, and at least 2 of the cast members were like, use Premiere. I'm just learning how to use Resolve. No, trust me. Get Premiere, use Premiere, learn Premiere. You'll feel much better. Okay. So now I'm back to square one.
Yeah, I mean,
learning a new program that was like, just taking one look at it, you're like, ugh, this is overwhelming.
I mean, yeah, they're both. I mean, again, I don't have a preference, honestly. I use both of them too. I use Premiere and I use DaVinci. Both of them are great. The thing I do like about DaVinci is that you do have a free version.
Yes, that's what DaVinci, I use.
So you don't have to pay the yearly subscription or monthly subscription, whatever it is, for like $100, something like that. I don't know. So I use the free version of DaVinci, and I guess I kind of use the free version of Premiere as well, because I'm also use Premiere when I'm here at my college doing stuff, editing video stuff. But like, I just heard that whoever Adobe or whoever's behind all the Adobe stuff, they just like upgraded. They just upgraded like their subscription stuff, and it's like $200. It's like $200-$300 like a month or a year now for like all the Adobe suites. So like Premiere Pro, Audition, Photoshop, Illustrator, whatever else there is. It's like $300 or something. It's like, what? It's like, I mean, nobody can afford that, even if it's a yearly subscription, even if it's like I can't remember if it's a monthly or yearly subscription, but it's like 300.
I think you have a choice. It could be one or the other.
Okay, that's what I thought, but it's like 300 bucks a month just to use Adobe Suites. I mean, come on, nobody can afford that. That's crazy.
Well, you're talking about pricing, so let's find out.
I might be talking about the yearly one. I think
you might be.
I think the monthly. I think the monthly one is
video editing, creative design. Okay, so here's Premiere. Free. It says 23 a month.
Oh, okay. So you
get a 7-day free trial, then you can go 23 a month, or annual billed monthly US $22.99 a month. Free applies cancel before, or you can go annual prepaid, and that's about $264.
Okay, so I knew. Okay, so I knew the annual one was around 200.
So you're talking about the Creative Cloud Pro, I think.
Correct. Yeah, because that's where you can get pretty much everything. Like Premiere,
let's see, Adobe Firefly. I've never heard of that. Have you used it?
Adobe Firefly? No, that might be something different.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I think if you just look up like Creative Cloud subscription or Adobe Suite subscription, it should bring it up.
Oh wow. So this comes with tutorials too.
Yep. Yeah, it comes with a tutorial. So it gives you like kind of the basics of how to use everything.
100 gigs of cloud storage, don't need it. I got a hard drive and an external that's already almost wiped out.
There you go.
Generative credits, never heard of that. On desktop and iPhone. Why on iPhone? Why can't it be on a Android?
Yeah, right.
I'm looking at this. I mean, yeah, for the price, that's pretty good. It's like the price actually went down. It used to be like $5 more.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Maybe it did go down. I heard something that it went up for some reason, but maybe they changed it.
So let me go back real quick. It says here that I could do monthly and I can cancel anytime.
Yep.
Which is $35, or I can go annual and do $23 a month, and then and if I change my mind, then I can cancel before the end of the month. No, correct, I'm going to go annual and go $23 a month. That's the most logical one. If I could afford prepaid annual, I'd do that. I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, because you can just. It's what did you say, 260 something a year?
Yes,
or something like that.
So let's do some math real fast.
Oh boy, math.
Let's see, 23. Nope, that's not it. 23 times 12, 276. So it looks like you only be saving just a few bucks.
Yeah.
There's, I guess it's really about preference. Like, do you want to pay and not worry about it, or are you okay with monthly?
Right. Yeah. Most people probably go with monthly, but professionals and stuff probably go for like the yearly subscription, so they don't have to worry about it every single month, depending on how many other subscriptions they got too. So.
Or if you try to write it off, if you have a business, then the price is higher.
Yeah. They have like different tiers, I think, for like per like individual plan, and they got like a business plan, I believe, as well. So
I'm looking at it right now. If it's a business plan, which is not the case yet. Right now, this is just about trial and error and having some fun. It says $38 a month, but you have to be committed for a year. If you want to pay the whole thing up front for a full year, it's like $456.
Oh yeah, so it is a little more.
Which leads me to wonder, when the day comes and I transition to business officially, then I wonder if that could be a good tax write-off or not.
There you go. Yeah, we'll see. Or I just stick with the free version of DaVinci because it's got a bunch of stuff already in the free version. So
I get that, but if you haven't already learned about me yet, Aleck, that I am a quality whore. If it's like, if it's a shiny, I want it.
There you go. Heck yeah.
That's why I got a new cell phone, because I want shiny.
Ooh, shiny. Take my money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the Switch 2. I want it, but
Oh yeah.
wait.
Hmm. Yeah, I've heard some good things about it. I've heard that the original Switch is better. So it's yeah, I don't know. Whatever
I have
whatever
the
people.
upgraded OLED version, and it's fantastic. Switch
Yeah.
2. My biggest pet peeve is that not all the games are physical.
Yeah, that's probably the bad thing I heard about the Switch 2. Not all of them are physical, and I'm pretty sure it's more expensive too.
Well, it
Isn't
is
it
now
like
because of tariffs.
yeah, isn't it like 80 or something bucks or whatever whenever I last saw it.
I know the PS5 Pro is going to go up to 1,000.
Oof. That
Yeah,
stinks.
it's
That's
for
unfortunate.
like $2,000 you can get a decent rig if you can afford it and save your money appropriately.
Yeah. But sheesh, a thousand grand just for a PS5 Pro. Ouch. That's
I
unfortunate.
think that starts the 30th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. So, anybody watching the
Yeah.
show, you want to get your electronic goodies, shop now or or bite the
Yeah.
bullet later.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, to get your games. Get your games now. So before they go off the rails with prices and stuff, which
Well, I do know Resident Evil 9 is physical on the Switch too, fortunately. But the bad news is that Nintendo missed out on a golden opportunity to sell multiple copies of Resident Evil 9 for the Switch 2 because of tariffs.
yeah, Nintendo misses out on a lot of opportunities. That's why that's oh, that's why they suck. It's why they're good. I don't know. I feel like recently Nintendo's just kind of gone downhill with their games
I don't
and
think so.
stuff sometimes. But I don't know. I just I don't know. I just play PC games.
Hey, if you don't care about a physical collection, then hey, more power to you.
Yeah. I mean, I do still have somewhat of a physical collection though, because I still got my Wii and Wii U games that I
Mhm.
played as a kid. So most of them are um, like Mario Kart. Uh, um, I think like 80-90% of them are like Lego games. So, or like,
I don't care if you're 7 or 70 years old. You're never too old for Lego.
oh no, gosh, I still play some of my Lego games that I played as a kid. I still go on my Wii, play some Lego Pirates of the Caribbean or Lego Star Wars or whatever. I don't care.
Lego
I don't
Star
care.
Wars. Nice name drop. I think I
Yeah,
have the Lego Skywalker Saga on the Switch, but I haven't picked it up yet.
so I have the Lego. I think it's Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga on the Wii, which is episodes 1 through. I think it's only episodes 1 through 6
Sounds about right.
because the sequels weren't out yet. Um, so yeah, and that's a game I played a lot as a kid, along with Mario Kart. So so I still play that game every once in a while. It was like, oh, the time to be a kid, the time to be alive. I mean, I always say because I was born in 2004, so I always say I'm a 2000s baby, which I kind of am, but I'm like I'd say like mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s. I was kind of born in like that middle-ish area.
I think you were born by the time I got out of the military and came back to the States.
That's right. Yeah, you were in the military for a while. That's right.
Right.
I think you mentioned that either can't remember. I know you mentioned it a couple times on your other episodes, but um, I know we talked and stuff as well. So
Well,
about
I think I mentioned it 2 episodes ago with Josh, and I showed him this.
okay, yeah, I think I've seen pictures and stuff of that
Mm-hmm.
tattoo. That's pretty cool. I don't have any tattoos. I don't know. I don't honestly know if I would get a tattoo. They're cool and all, but like my skin is like very like sensitive, so I don't know if I would get a tattoo. But they are cool, and I mean I don't mind people with tattoos. I have a lot of friends who have tattoos, so
I mean, I'd love it if I ever got covered up in tattoos like Tommy Lee from Motley Crue. That'd be
yeah.
that'd be a dream come true. But then the reality is, tattoos hurt.
Yep, and you gotta take care of them depending on where you get them
My
and all that
artist,
too.
my artist, coincidentally 10 minutes from my house and lives in the same area as I do. Yeah, he took care of my first tattoo, and he's going to be my artist going forward unless he retires or quits or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely got to take care of them, especially when you first get it.
I mean, you saw this and you saw the quality, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm paying for is quality. I don't
Right.
care what has to be done. And he put the work in, and not only did I pay the commission, but I also gave him 50% tip, like I did for you when you created my theme song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I did tip you 50%, right?
I can't remember if if I gave you it for free or you tipped me.
No. I refuse to tip the theme song you wrote for this podcast. I paid for because I wanted you to get paid. You're in college. You need all the help you can get.
Yeah, I can't. You might have paid me. I can't remember.
I did.
I think you did though.
Pretty sure because again, you're in school. You need all the help you can get. I want you to. Yeah. I don't want you to drag your carcass along through college. I want you to enjoy the journey.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we can actually, going back to where we're talking about like finances and money and all that. We can talk about the Patreon a little bit. I mean, that's essentially why I made the Patreon that I have now, because need some income, and especially as an independent artist. I mean, you can only go so far to doing stuff like commissions, collabs, whatever for free. So you can only go so far. So the Patreon just launched a couple days ago. It launched on, was it Friday or Thursday? Oh, something like that. And it's basically, the Patreon is basically just going to be monthly exclusive content. So people who subscribe to the tiers, there's a $5 tier, a $15 tier, and I just put out a new one. I think it's 20. Like it's $20 a month.
Which is your highest tier? I think it's 20, right?
Yeah, right now it's just a $20 a month. Eventually, I might add a couple more. Like I might add like a 75. I might add 100. We'll see. But the highest one right now is the 20. I just added that one like on Saturday, I think. But it's basically just going to be monthly exclusive content of demo songs, unreleased songs, demo art before it gets released to like Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So
Bandcamp.
If you wanna, yeah, well, yeah, kind of Bandcamp. I tend to release my music on Bandcamp a little bit earlier before I release it to the streaming services as well. I tend to release like my music on Bandcamp maybe. I wouldn't really say a month. I would say maybe like 2 weeks before it goes out to like Spotify or something. So, but yeah, just launched it a few days ago. Got a few posts on there. Some are free, some are not free. Some of them you do have to use or subscribe to the tiers for. But I mean, as low as $5 a month. So I mean, I think that's pretty cheap. So
it is pretty cheap.
You can choose the lowest one. You can choose the highest one. Either way, you're gonna get monthly demo songs, monthly demo art, maybe some video stuff. We'll see.
And most importantly, you're helping out independent artists.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll probably provide I think I can think you can still post links on like YouTube or whatever. So I'll probably post it once upload this and stuff. I'll probably put it in the comments or I know
description. A link will be available in the description. And you sent me a link through Facebook, so I could just copy and paste.
That is true. Yeah, because you're a free member right now, so which is
well. And I told you I would upgrade once my finances were under control. Because right now they're not. But it doesn't mean they're not going to be. It's just life.
No, it's just life, and not everybody can do or can subscribe to a tier.
No,
or
absolutely not. Because a lot of people
so,
are still living paycheck
even
to
if
paycheck.
it's just, I mean, I know I have you, and I think I may have one other person on the Patreon. I can't. I know you for sure. But I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not obligated to, subscribe to the Patreon. If you want to support independent artists, you want to support my music, if you love my music, certainly go for it. That's why I made it. So, but you don't have to. You can still. I mean, I'm perfectly fine if you want to wait until my song comes out on Spotify, or if you want to pay. What is it? I think $2. Like it's $2 for a Bandcamp release for like singles and stuff.
I think it's $1.50, $2.
Yeah. For singles, for albums, it's around like $9-10, which is still pretty cheap.
I'd say that's very cheap.
Yeah. So Bandcamp is also. It's not just Patreon. I mean, Bandcamp is also another way to support me financially as well. So whatever you guys want to do. If you want to do the Patreon, want to do Bandcamp, keep streaming on streaming services. I don't care. I just like making music, and I just like getting it out to the world, whatever platform it goes on.
Exactly.
So speaking of singles and stuff, excuse me.
Go ahead.
Speaking of singles, I got a couple coming out. Hopefully one should be out by tonight. I don't know if the other one will be available. The other one might be available in the next couple days. And it's kind of hard to tell with my distributor because they don't really tell me when it's going to be. The process or the review process kind of can take a while sometimes before it gets like approved and stuff. So I got a couple singles coming out. One of them is on. Well, actually, both of them are on Bandcamp now. One of them is on Bandcamp and Patreon, and it's called "She Likes It," and it's basically just it's kind of a weird song. It's basically just a song about a friend of mine who liked my music. So I just kind of like made the lyrics kind of around that, and like the verse is like, I wonder what she thinks of the song, and she whispers softly, I love it. So yeah, it's kind of based around that. So it's a little interesting. But and then this other one that I have actually just made it. Well, I made the song a few weeks back, but I got the album cover for it last night. And it's called Overdose Love, and it's just it's an instrumental, just a weird electronic synthwave kind of vibe instrumental song. So kind of, well, I wouldn't say cyberpunk. I would say, it's got that like futuristic sound to it. It's got like the Star Trek sounds to it a little bit, I guess.
Star Trek sounds. Do explain.
So yeah, there's a synth or some keyboard thing I use in the beginning. And it kind of sounded like something from Star Trek. I was like, I'm going to put this in because I'm a big Star Trek nerd. So I'm going to put this in. And so that's kind of That's kind of like the intro, and then it goes on to like this other like high pitched synth thing. But the first like layer or synth, it stays kind of pretty much all the way through the song. So and once the other synth comes in, the song kind of goes all over the place. So there's not like I said, it's an instrumental. So when I make it like just instrumental music, I tend to go a little crazy with them, and I tend to kind of go offbeat with them, so they sound a little crazy and a little weird. So
Well,
that's the other one.
So you mentioned you're a Star Trek fan. So
Oh yeah,
tell us more.
what is there to tell? So
Original
I
series,
guess
Next Gen, Deep Space.
okay, yeah. So my first shoot, I gotta remember because I was a kid when I got exposed to Star Trek too. So maybe a teenager actually. I think it was. I think it was the original series because my dad's favorite series is the original series. He grew up in the original series and Next Generation. So I grew up watching those two a lot. So those are like my all-time favorites. Um, I love those ones. Deep Space Nine is okay. Um, I do like Deep Space Nine. I grew and loved that. Voyager's at least I mean I know a bunch of people like Voyager and a lot of people are like it's okay. I'm kind of like that. It's Voyager's okay. It could have maybe been a little bit better, but I don't think I've seen every single episode of Voyager. So, but I know I've seen some. I was like, this is kind of boring. I'd rather watch the original series or Next Generation or whatever. And then Enterprise, I've never seen Enterprise. That was the 2000 show, I think, or 90s one. That one I've never seen, but like my dad's and like other people who are like Star Trek, like my other Star Trek friends are like, don't watch Enterprise. It's
Really?
not good. It's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe some people like it, but I know my dad wasn't really a huge fan of it.
That's
So
Enterprise is supposed to take 100 years before the original series.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. It takes place before the original series. Yeah, and then you go to the modern shows now, which are Discovery, Strange New Worlds,
Mm-hmm.
Picard.
Yes, Picard.
The recent one that just got canceled, Starfleet Academy, which did really bad, by the way.
Did it?
Oh yeah, Starfleet Academy did really bad because a lot of people didn't weren't really a fan of a Klingon pretty much going woke, being gay. So a lot of diehard fans didn't really like that, so they canceled. They're coming. I think Starfleet Academy is coming out with. I know their first season's out. I think they're coming out with one more season, but they're only gonna have 2 seasons. It just got canceled like a couple weeks ago because a lot of people didn't like that a Klingon was gay in the show, which I mean it makes sense because you go back to the original series, you go back to Next Generation. I mean, it's not really how the Klingons, I guess, grew up in their culture. I mean, it kind of goes everything against what a Klingon is supposed to be. A Klingon is not supposed to be, you know, like have like soft or they're not supposed to be soft-hearted. They're supposed to be like all tough and all all about being a warrior and all about bloodline or whatever. whatever it is. And unfortunately, with what they did with Starfleet Academy with this Klingon, and they kind of made this Klingon a little more softer than like a regular Klingon, and a lot of fans didn't like that. So they just announced like, yeah, just like it's got to be coming up on 3 weeks now. But they're gonna cancel it after season 2, Starfleet Academy. So I was like, well, okay. I mean, I did watch. I can't remember because I'm actually going through Picard right now because I never saw the first 2 seasons. I saw the 3rd season because everyone comes back in the 3rd season from Next Generation. So I'm going through Picard, but going back to Starfleet Academy, I watched their pilot episode. And that was pretty much it. I mean, they're at least to me, their pilot episode wasn't that great. They could have done a little better on the pilot episode, and I was like, this. I mean, and you can kind of tell throughout the episode and stuff. This is not Star Trek.
Huh. Do you consider yourself to be a hardcore fan or a casual fan?
Honestly, I don't know, because, like I said, some of the shows I've seen, and some of the shows I haven't.
Uh-huh.
I just recently got done watching Star Trek Discovery, which blew up all the new stuff we got now, which I thought was great. I don't know why people hate on that show so much. I mean, people are going to hate. I mean, that's just the world we live in. But I don't know why so many people hate on Discovery, because I thought Discovery was great. I thought it was a great series, and it kicks off. It kicks off Strange in Worlds. It kicks off. I think it kicks off the animated series as well. Whatever the animated series is called, Lower Decks or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
I think it kicks off that because Lower Decks, I believe. Actually, I think Lower Decks aired around the same time as Discovery did, which was back 10 years ago now, back in 2017. So yeah, but Discovery is what it's in. Not the first season, the second season. One of the actors or one of the captains is the captain in Strange New Worlds. So season 2 of Discovery kicks off the Strange New Worlds series, with Captain Pike, all that stuff now. And then, so I personally, with Star Trek Discovery, like I said, I liked all of it, but I didn't really. The first 2 seasons were good. I did like the first 2 seasons, I will say that. But I didn't really start getting into it really until season 3. And I think that's what a lot of other people would say too, that Discovery kind of started with their 3rd season. Because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it, but I'll just say that at the end of season 2, Discovery has to go like it's 800 or 900 years into the future in order to like save the timeline or something. I can't remember now. Oh, it's to save something. So they have to go 900 years in the future, and the 3rd season kind of it starts off with them being 900 years in the future and all that. And a lot of people and like a lot of friends who have watched Discovery have said, yeah, Discovery pretty much started in their 3rd season. That's when it really started to blow up. So
that's about the average for any sitcom. It takes a couple of seasons to get the right rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, the first 2 seasons weren't bad. I mean, I enjoyed the first 2 seasons, but the 3rd season is definitely their best season, I would say, because like I said, it kicked off pretty much their show the rest of their show, and it kicked off everything else that we got now in Star Trek. So,
Well, I will say this though, I still need to finish the original series. I think I watched the first season several years ago, but I think I should just start from the beginning. Do that, and then I was told numerous times to consider Next Gen as well.
Next Generation is amazing. You'll love that show. It's hilarious. It's funny. It's all over the place. You'll definitely have some laughs with that show. I know me and my dad always have some laughs whenever we watch it. It doesn't even matter what episode's on, because we'll always get a laugh out of it.
That's true too.
It's crazy. I mean, you'll get some of that in the original series as well, like with Spock and stuff, being the Vulcan that he is. And I mean, all of them have their funny moments. All of them got their not so good moments. So I mean,
I'll have to send you some YouTube clips of Star Trek, and I'm not going to explain the context. I'll just send you the links, and hopefully you'll find them entertaining.
There you go. Yeah, I always see.
I've already seen it. I get a kick out of it, but maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know.
I know there is a. I know you said you don't watch, or you haven't watched the original series. So actually, what I would do, after you're done watching the original series, I would watch. There is a free Star Trek show on YouTube, and I believe I think it's only on YouTube. But it's called Star Trek Continues. And actually, I can send you a link to it if you want me to.
Sure.
But it's called Star Trek Continues, and it basically continues the voyages. It continues the 5-year mission of what the original series didn't get, because the original series got canceled after the 3rd season due to, I think, rights or something. It got canceled for some stupid thing. But it got canceled after 3rd season, and they weren't able to, because I think originally Gene Roddenberry, the guy who made Star Trek, I think he originally wanted to go 5 seasons with the original series, but it didn't do so well, so they had to cancel it after the 3rd season. So there is a free one though on YouTube. And it's called Star Trek Continues. All different actors, because I mean, of course, this is back. When did that? I think that show came out. Actually, no, it was earlier than Discovery. I think it was 2000. I think it was 2013, 2014.
Well, also don't forget that after the cancellation of the original series and before the first motion picture, there was an animated series of Star Trek where they brought back most of the original actors as voiceovers.
Yep, they have that, and then they came out with the movies with all the original actors, and then you see Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock, and that kicked off everything what we have in Star Trek now. So
I thought so too. I mean,
especially Wrath of Khan. So I know
Wrath of Khan's the fan favorite, and I understand why. But Search for Spock is my personal favorite.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan pretty much
played a Klingon warrior. You know.
Mm-hmm. That is true. He did.
And Spock came back from the dead.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's why Wrath of Khan did so well. I mean, because they killed off Spock. Because people were like, oh, they killed off Spock. No.
That's because Spock. The studio was under the impression Leonard Nimoy was done with the character. He never said that. He just wanted, he said he wanted to direct. He never said he wanted his character killed off.
Right. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he directed. Yeah, he directed Wrath of Khan. I think he directed Search for Spock as well.
He directed Search for Spock and Voyage Home.
Yeah, that's right.
And Shatner directed 5, which was one of the worst ones.
Yeah, no.
Because I've seen it, and I thought it was just okay.
Star Trek, yeah, my dad's the same way, and I'm the same way too. Star Trek 5 was just terrible. It was not good at all. It was all over the place, and I mean, yeah. It, I don't know why William Shatner directed it, but somebody else should have directed it because that was horrible.
I don't think it was the direction that was the problem. I think it was just the script because the plot was unappealing to me.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I mean, number 5 was kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
6 didn't really do. I don't think 6 really did that well either.
No, it didn't. It was like instead of quitting while you were ahead, it was like they just kept going until people just got tired.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. Because I think originally they were only going to make. I know they did the first 3. I think they were gonna do the 4th one, and if I remember right, I think they were gonna stop at the 4th one. They were gonna stop after they made the 4th one, which was the Voyage Home, I think, right?
I think that's what should have happened.
Which I totally agree. I think they should have stopped at 4 because they made 5 and 6 and they didn't do good at all. So
it just felt like a bad case of quantity over quality.
Right. Well, and plus, Next Generation, I think. I think so. It's either Next Generation or Deep Space Nine. I think Next Generation was wrapping up, and they were making their movies because they have their 4 movies as well.
Yep.
So, and yeah, I agree. They should have just stopped at number 4 because number 4 was a perfect ending, and they came out with 5 and 6, and it's like,
Now, before we wrap up this episode, I will say, though, I do like the Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto Star Trek movies. Those 3 movies were very, very good.
They were, yeah. You're talking about the 2009 ones, right?
That's correct. Those were
those ones were good. Those ones were really good.
It's like those movies taught me Star Trek, okay?
Yeah. No, yeah, because you got Chris Hemsworth in there. Well, he's only in the beginning for like maybe 10 minutes.
No, it's not Chris Hemsworth. It's his brother.
Oh, really? I thought it was Chris Hemsworth. Is his brother? Oh, I thought it was Chris.
His brother.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, they look the same. So
they do look the same. I can understand the miscommunication or the misinterpretation.
Okay, so they have Liam Hemsworth.
Yep, I think that's what it was, Liam Hemsworth.
There were, who was the other guy? There's another Chris in there, though. Chris Pine. Is that his name?
Yes, he played Kirk.
Yeah, he plays Kirk. And yeah, he did phenomenal. Can't remember the guy who played Spock. I think it's Ethan something.
Zachary Quinto.
Or Zachary. Yeah, he played a really good Spock. I liked him.
He kind
of reminds me of the Strange New World Spock. Because the Strange New World Spock and the 2009 Spock are very similar as far as age and as far as character too. They're kind of both they're both a little similar. So, those movies are great.
I thought Zachary Quinto's Spock was much more aggressive than Leonard Nimoy's.
Yeah, it definitely was. And Ethan, what's his name? Ethan Peck, I think. Yeah, he plays the Strange New World Spock. His Spock is a little more aggressive as well. But I mean, you still got your funny Spock moments with, all 3 of them. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then Carl Urban, who played Bones, Dr. McCoy.
Yep, and then the guy who played Uhura is the guy who played Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy is Uhura in those movies.
Yep, that's right. And then was there another I'm missing? I'm trying to think here. Simon Pegg. He played Mr. Scott.
Oh, yep. And then I just say that. Oh my gosh, who's the guy? The guy who played Doctor Strange. He plays Colin in the second one.
Yes, he did. He did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did great as Khan. I mean, of course, it's not the same as the original Khan.
No,
As the original actor.
definitely different.
He played Khan like he's the only Khan in my opinion, the original actor.
I
Especially,
get that.
I mean, just watch Wrath of Khan. Just just watch
I
Wrath of Khan or um, the original episode he was in at the Space Seed.
I
So
appreciate both because it's like comparing apples and oranges. You just don't do that.
no, but yeah, no, he did phenomenal playing Khan as well.
He sure did.
It kind of brought me back to the original actor a little bit. He kind of reminded me a lot about him. You know, Khan's supposed to be aggressive. He wants to kill Kirk. You know, all that stuff. So,
And spoiler alert, he almost did. And then Spock was mad. He's like,
God.
I wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
I was almost in cheers of joy when I heard them.
Well, yeah, because I mean, is it the? It's not the first one. It's the second one.
Second.
They go back to the Wrath of Khan at the end. You know where they kill off Spock in the second Star Trek one. Hopefully, watchers have seen these movies because we're about to spoil some stuff here. But in the Star Trek at the Into Darkness movie, at the end of the movie, they go back to the Wrath of Khan one, but instead of killing off Spock, they kill off Kirk. So they kind of go back to that.
And that's where
they reverse them.
That's what I like because you weren't retelling the same story.
Exactly. No, yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people enjoyed is they kind of reverse the two. Whoops.
And it worked. It worked great.
Oh yeah, it definitely worked. And they brought Kirk back to life, just like they did Spock.
Yeah, they sure did. Just very differently, of course, but it still worked.
Oh yeah.
And then I expected the third movie not to be good. I was wrong.
The third movie was phenomenal. I would just watch. The third movie was great. I mean, of course, it's very different. I think it's.
But the movie still worked.
Yeah, it like takes place like a few years later, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, I just watched the third one. Actually, it's been a few months now. I watched it for the first time because I only have the first two on physical copy. And I watched it because I had Paramount Plus, so I watch try to watch all the Star Trek stuff again.
Well,
but I just watched the third one, like a few months back, and was like, "This is great. This is awesome." They did phenomenal with the third one because
they sure did.
Yeah, the second one, if I remember right, I don't think the second one did too good as far as like it did good with like the storyline and stuff, but as far as like going out to the public, I don't think it did too good.
I'm not sure about that. I thought it was just as successful, but I understand.
I thought it was too, but I know a lot of people. There were a lot of people that didn't like the second one of the 2009, 2000. Whenever the second one came out, it may have been 2011.
I still thought it was good as far as I was concerned.
No, yeah,
and anybody I talked to who's a Star Trek fan, whether casual or hardcore, said the same thing. It's like, yeah, the movie's great.
Yeah, it's great. I personally, as far as those movies, I think the second one is probably my favorite because it like I said, it goes back to the original series a little bit, but of course, younger actors. Same characters, just younger actors, and then they reverse the stuff at the end. So the second one is definitely my favorite. And then, of course, after Beyond, there was pretty much no Star Trek until Star Trek Discovery came out.
There's rumblings there might be a fourth, but I don't know who you're going to get for an actor to replace Chekhov because
I don't. Really. That is true. Yeah, I think they were planning to make a fourth one, but but the guy who played Chekhov, he died, like, I think, was it after the second one?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
I can't.
I thought he was in the third, but you might be right.
No, he was in the third one, but I think he died. I think he died before the third one came out.
Yeah.
So they did all his parts and stuff, but then I think he died before the third one came out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he did, because at the end it said in memory of whatever his name was. I think they say that at the end of the third movie, because he died before the third one even released.
Because not just Star Trek, he was also in Terminator Salvation.
Yep.
He played
Yeah, he was in. Yep.
And he did a great job.
Yeah, he was a great actor, and unfortunately he died way too young.
Way too young.
He was only like 20 something, right?
Yes, he was.
He was like 28 or 27.
27, 28, yeah.
Something like that.
So we're going to wrap this up. Is there anything you want to plug before we go?
I'm
going to provide all your links below. So
I'm just free. I think I talked about everything that I've talked about. Talked about the new songs. Talked about the Patreon. Is there anything else I got to update? Anybody on? I don't think so.
Well, I'll provide your links in the comment, not in the comments, but in the description. So help Aleck out here and make his dreams become a reality. And
I'm just probably gonna. I guess this is kind of a plug. I don't know. Actually, I think I can. I think I can upload the full video here. I think I can upload to Patreon. I'd have to check, but I mean, I know it's going to be on YouTube and stuff. But I'm for people who don't watch a lot of YouTube. I personally don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. So, but for people who don't watch YouTube anymore and want to see the full video, I'll probably post it on Patreon, which I think I can do. I think I can post. I think you can post like hour long videos on Patreon or something like that. So I'll probably post it there as well. We'll see.
Okay. Well, thank you once again for being on the Crazy Geezer podcast, and you'll be back here sooner or later with constant updates.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely gotta get an episode with Ilson 4K in here too. That'd be a fun episode. You, me, and Ilson 4K. That'd be awesome.
I'm going to see him this weekend. I'll pitch the idea and let you know instantly.
Yeah, he's always been a big supporter of my stuff, so I always appreciate it.
As am I, and now I'm going to catch up with your stuff too.
Yeah. This, like I said, the singles. One of them should be out hopefully by tonight. The other one I'm not entirely sure, but it'll probably be in a couple of days. We'll see.
No, sounds good. Well, thanks again for joining in, and we'll have you back on sooner than later.
Nelson shirt. And
that's a cool shirt.
Any Nelson Brothers and Nirvana fans, check out the Nelson Brothers. I got this shirt actually, and the Nelson Brothers. They came here in Wisconsin back in January, so I got to see them live. Cool. So unfortunately, never got a picture, but I know I posted a video about it. So yeah, it was a pretty cool concert. That is pretty cool. So thank you again for joining. You take care of yourself. Heck yeah, you too. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for having me. Talk to you in a bit. Talk to you. All right, bye.